Let's look at a lesson from KANNADA grade 4. The name of this lesson is RAJAA PATRA. It means leave letter. So let us look at what this lesson, how should we write a leave letter. ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಪತ್ರ ಬರೆಯುವ ಕ್ರಮ ಬಹಳ ಹಿಂದಿನಿಂದಲೇ ಬಂದಿದೆ. So dear children, the process of writing letters has come from a very long time. ಆಗೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಊರಿನಲ್ಲಿರುವವರು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಊರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವ ತಮ್ಮ ಬಂಧು ಬಳಗದವರನ್ನು ಸಂಪರ್ಕಿಸಲು ಪತ್ರವೇ ದಾರಿಯಾಗಿತ್ತು. So in olden days, where people were living in different places, they were living in different cities or towns. So the only way they could contact their relatives and friends were through letters. Because during those days there was no telephone or mobile phones. So there was no other way to contact except for by writing letters. ಕಾಲಕ್ರಮೇಣ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್, ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಇತ್ಯಾದಿಗಳು ಬಂದು ಕೈಬರಹದ ಪತ್ರ ಕಡಿಮೆಯಾಗತೊಡಗಿದೆ. So now as the times have changed, now we have computer, we can connect through internet, send an email, then we have mobile phones where you can just call somebody and send the message or give them the message. So because of these, handwritten letters have become very less. ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ಆಲೋಚನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಪತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೂಡಿಸುವಾಗ ನಿಜಕ್ಕೂ ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. So ಮನಸ್ಸು is mind, ಆಲೋಚನೆ is thoughts. So the thoughts in your mind, if you express it in the form of written, like by writing something, that gives you a lot of happiness. ಆದರೆ ಇಂದು ಕೈಬರಹವು, ಪತ್ರ ಬರಹವು ಕಡಿಮೆಯಾಗಿದೆ. So now, but during the current times, handwritten or even writing letters have become very less. We don't, even if you want to express something, you will open a Word document in the computer and you will type it. You are not going to write it, right? So handwritten also is becoming less, and also writing letters are also becoming less because we have more efficient and better ways of communicating. ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಯಂತ್ರಮಯವಾಗಿದೆ. So everything now is happening through instruments. It is either happening through laptop and mobile phones. Okay, so nobody is doing it handwritten. We all are dependent on our instruments. Instruments means the cell phones, the laptops, all those other instruments. ಆದರೆ ರಜಾ ಅರ್ಜಿಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿಯೇ ಬರೆಯುತ್ತೇವೆ. But still, leave letter, we only do it as handwritten. ಅಂದ ಹಾಗೆ ರಜಾ ಅರ್ಜಿ ಎಂದರೇನು? Okay, so what do you mean by leave letter? ಯಾರು ತಮ್ಮ ಕಚೇರಿಗೆ, ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಅಥವಾ ಸಂಘ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗೆ ಕೆಲಸದ ವೇಳೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಜರಾಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲವೋ ಅವರು ತಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಜಿ ಬರೆದು ಗೈರು ಹಾಜರಿಯ ಕಾರಣವನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸಿ ಅನುಮತಿ ಪಡೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು. So whoever is working in offices, kacheri is office, or the students who go to school, shale is school, athava sangha samsthe or some kind of organization where they work. So if they are going to be absent, okay, ಹಾಜರಾಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲವೋ means who will not be available, who will not be present, means who is going to be absent during working hours. Kelasada vele means working hours. So anybody who is not going to be in the office or the school or the organization during working hours, then they have to give an application. They have to submit an application to their boss or higher up. In case of, if the person is working in offices or organizations, they will give it to their boss. In case of students, they have to submit it either to their class teacher or to the school principal. So they have to submit an application and give the reason for their absence and take permission before they can take a day off. ಆ ಅನುಮತಿಗಾಗಿ ಬರೆಯುವ ಅರ್ಜಿಯೇ ರಜಾ ಅರ್ಜಿ. So for getting that permission to take that day off, that is called as the application for leave or leave letter. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಬರೆಯುವ ರಜಾ ಅರ್ಜಿಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳಿದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಲೆಸನ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಹೌ ಅ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ಲೀವ್ ಲೆಟರ್. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಯು ರಜಾ ಅರ್ಜಿಯನ್ನು ತರಗತಿಯ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಿಗೆ ಅಥವಾ ಮುಖ್ಯೋಪಾಧ್ಯಾಯರಿಗೆ ಬರೆಯಬೇಕು. ತರಗತಿಯ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಟೀಚರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮುಖ್ಯೋಪಾಧ್ಯಾಯರು ಮೀನ್ಸ್ principal. So here the student has to write the letter to the addressing the class teacher or the school principal. ಇಂದಿನ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಿಂದ ಅನುಮತಿ ಕೇಳದೆ ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಗೈರು ಹಾಜರಿಯಾಗುತ್ತಿರುವುದು ಕಂಡುಬರುತ್ತಿದೆ. And during these days the students even without asking permission they become absent or they take off from school. This has become more common now. ಇದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಲಕ್ಷಣವಲ್ಲ. This is not a indication of a good student. Then ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಬರಲು ಆಗದ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೂಕ್ತ ಕಾರಣ ನೀಡಿ ಬರೆಯುವ ಪತ್ರವು ರಜಾ ಅರ್ಜಿ. So in case you are unable to attend school, then giving the appropriate reasons and submitting a letter for taking off on that day is called as ರಜಾ ಅರ್ಜಿ. ಆ ಪತ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಯ ಹೆತ್ತವರ ಅಥವಾ ಪೋಷಕರು ಸಹಿ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ರಜಾ ಪತ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಗೌರವ ಬರುತ್ತದೆ. And whatever the letter the student has written, for that letter if the parent or the guardian they sign, if there's a signature of the parent or the guardian, then the letter holds more weightage, because the teacher also now understands that the student is submitting the letter and the parents are also they know that the parents also are aware that the student is not going to attend school. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಜಾ ಪತ್ರದ ಮಾದರಿಯೊಂದನ್ನು ನೀಡಲಾಗಿದೆ. So here a sample leave letter has been given. ಇಂತೆಯೇ ರಜಾ ಪತ್ರ ಬರೆಯುವ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿರಿ. So get into the habit of writing a leave letter just like how the sample is given. So this is Madari Raja Patra, means this is a sample letter. So here on the right hand side you have to write the date and the place. So Dinanka means date and Vaikuntapura Mysuru is the place. Then Ivarinda, so first you have to write from. So you are a student, so you have to write your name, your class, the school you are studying and the address. So Farjana is the name of the student. Nalkaneya Taragati, 4th standard, 4th grade. Sarkari Hiriya Prathamika Patashale, this is the name of the school, and Mysuru is the place. So this letter is from the student Farjana. Next is 2. So 2 is the next one, Ivarige means 2. So you have to either write the letter to your class teacher or your principal. So Manya Taragati Shikshakaru. Taragati Shikshakaru means class teacher. Sarkari Hiriya Prathamika Patashale, again the name of the school, and Mysuru the place. Then Manyare. Manyare is like saying sir or ma'am. When you write a letter in English, that's how you write dear sir or ma'am. Then Vishaya is the subject. So you just have to inform the teacher for what you are writing the letter. So ಒಂದು ದಿನ ರಜೆ ಪಡೆಯುವ ಬಗ್ಗೆ. So the subject, it should be very short but it should tell the purpose of the letter. So this is ಒಂದು ದಿನ ರಜೆ ಪಡೆಯುವ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, being absent for one day. So now you have to write the full content of the letter. Dinanka 16/10/2024. So that is 16/10/2024 ನಮ್ಮ ಚಿಕ್ಕಪ್ಪನ ವಿವಾಹ ಸಮಾರಂಭವಿದೆ. So my uncle's wedding is on 16th October 2024. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಅಂದು ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಹಾಜರಾಗಲು ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. So because of this it will not be possible for me to attend school. ಅಂದಿನ ಗೈರು ಹಾಜರಿಯನ್ನು ಮನ್ನಿಸಿ ರಜೆ ನೀಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಈ ಮೂಲಕ ತಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ವಿನಂತಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇನೆ. So please excuse my absence on that day and grant me a day's leave. So this is ವಿನಂತಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ means I am requesting. So the sentence is, so the content of the letter is, on 16th October 2024 is my uncle's wedding. Because of this, I will not be able, it is not possible for me to attend school. So I request you to please excuse my absence and grant me a day off. And here, Tande Tayi Poshakara Sahi. So here is the signature of either the parents or the guardians. And Inti Tamma Videya Vidyarthi. And you have to put your sign. Videya Vidyarthi means thanking. So it's like saying thanking you from your obedient student. And the student also has to put the signature here. So this is how you write a leave letter.